Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, the series where I teach you how to make delicious stir-fried tespa. Yummy. But moving on with the Eaglemoss / Phantom Star Trek The Next Generation Enterprise D kit. We're still on issue 15. This is the second assembly of issue 15. So here we have the magazine. Here we have our parts. So let's get down to it, or let's engage. There ain't nothing to it but to engage it. So let's make it so. Oh, let's make it so. Alrighty, slice this open. Yaw! And look what we have here. Look what we have. Phaser strip. Phaser strip. I've never been so happy to see some pieces of gray plastic in my entire life, but I am ecstatic right now that we finally have the rest of the phaser strip. You have no idea how happy I am. Anyway. Okay, come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. We got little pieces here. We have little lights. Skidoos. Ah. I lost the bulb. There it is. There it is. I don't want to lose things. No losing things. Alrighty. Get this out. More screws. Alrighty. Is that everything? Is that everything? I think that's everything. Great. Get out of my life. Get out of my life forever. Okay. Cool. Put that over there. And now we will open up our instrucciones. Ay, que instrucciones. So this is what we did last week. Last week was a very momentous occasion, but this week, even more momentous. Yes! We are on stage 56. And what are we doing? Complete the look of your upper saucer section with phaser array parts and alt formation lights. Then install a vital switch to your battle section. Vital! It's vital. Alrighty, so first thing we need to do is we actually need to bring in the saucer, so let me do that. Alrighty, here we have our saucer looking gorgeous. Look at how beautiful that looks. Oh, lovely. Anyway, so now we are starting to install the phaser strip. So we are taking this piece here, which is marked UO1. You can see right there, so you know which one we are using. This one is going to sit right here, so we need to flip this over and secure it. And the entire phaser strip is going to be secured with CP screws. So let's get these out. I might as well dump out the whole bag, honestly, because I think we're going to need them all. Probably save for one, because they always give you one extra. So let's start securing this phaser strip. Oh, it fell out. It fell out. You go back into your home, please. Into your home. There you go. That's your home. That's where you live. That's where you will live forever. Forever and ever and ever. There we go. As always, we just get the party started. Before we secure anything, make sure that your screws are in place before you tighten. Again, just good practice. Alrighty. We got those in place, and now we screw! Oh, baby. Screwing yet again into the final frontier. That was a song. That was a song that was sung. Okay. Alrighty. Snug. And snug. Okay, we got that. And next we're using the section marked UO2. And that's going to go right there. So we'll flip this over and secure it. Okay, so this is the last screw of UO2. You needed 4 screws for that one. And next we're using UO3. And that will sit right there and finish off that side. So again, we'll flip that over and secure it. Alright, and that's the last CP screw going in there. That one took 3. So we got that done. And next we move on to UO6. And that will sit right there. So let's flip it over and get that secured. And that is the last CP screw of this section. That needed 3. And also, just be careful when you're getting around the jungle of wires here. Just don't accidentally screw your wires. But got that section done. And next up is U07. That one will go right there. So let's get it secured. And that is the last CP screw there. That one took 4. So moving on. And the last section, U08, and this model has owed me phaser strip, and I'm glad they're finally paying up. But anyway, let's get that secured. And there we go, the last CP screw there. And we're going to flip it over here and take a look. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Lovely, lovely, finally completed phaser strip. Oh, I just want to caress it. I just want to caress it oh so gently. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm sorry. It's getting awkward. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Okay, so now we have to put in these little formation lights. Now, these do have in proper orientation. You can see here is actually like a little notch cut out, and that is to facilitate this little raised section right here where a window is. So, to make sure you have in the right orientation, you just push that down. It doesn't say you need glue or anything. It just says just push it in, and there you go. And then you do the green one on this side, and just push that down. I don't know if it's supposed to click or anything. Seems like that's fine. Okay, and we got those in place. So moving on. Okay, so now we are going back to working on the nacelle. Let's put this out. Get out. Get out. Yeah, get out of my life. Go. Get another big old chunk of die cast here. So what are we doing here? So now it looks like we are bringing in this whole switch assembly that we did in the last stage. And it looks like this is just sitting where? Sitting right here, like this. Okay, so it's just sitting like that. And this is going to get secured with 2 GM screws. Let's get those out. These look like little screws, so I may need to get on my smaller screwdriver, one that has the finer head. You got back in the bag. There we go. This will probably have a more positive grab here. There we go. Yeah, that works. So just secure that in. Should I have? Nah. I didn't dippity dip with oil. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. That's fine. Actually going in nice and smooth anyway, so. Okay. Just get it nice and snug. Don't tighten too much because, again, you don't want to risk cracking the plastic or anything. So once you start feel resistance, you're good. So there you go. We got that going on. That's looking like a thing already. So now we're going to take the switch itself, and the switch itself is going to get fed. Looks like thusly this orientation. Let's see. That's the way it's pictured there with these 2 wires on the left side. That's what they say to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what the boss tells me to do. And these will take 2 DM screws. Get those secured. Get out. Get out. Where'd you go? Don't run from me. Don't run from me, DM screw. I just want to be your friend. Alrighty, so we'll just get that one in place. And last one. And now we can unsnuggen. So apparently the nacelles are going to have their own power source and their own on-off switch. So, okay. So yeah, it seems like that's going to be the case with this entire ship. Like every section is going to have its own power source, its own switches. So that's cool. You kind of turn on what you want and turn on what you don't want. Not turn on what you don't want. So I can work with that. There you go. We got the switch, and that wire apparently is just going to be hanging out until it gets connected to whatever it gets connected to. And there you go. Now we have an on-off switch for our nacelle. And there you go. In the battery compartment. Yay! So that's obviously going to use some big old button cell batteries. Alrighty, and yeah, that is it. That is it for this stage of the build. So there it is, we finally completed the phaser strip, we have more of the nacelle, and yeah, that is it for this stage of the build. So as always, if you would like to sign up for your own Enterprise D kits, there'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. And if you missed any stage of this build, there is a playlist in the description down below as well for you to check out at your leisure, and you can watch this lovely starship take shape before your very eyes. So there you go. As always, I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, and remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, live long and prosper, and palm in your face.